Pandemonium as Imo rice traders flee from custom. There was a stampede at the popular Ikeuku Owerri market at the weekend when some officials of the Nigeria Customs Service from Federal Operation Unit FOU Zone C Owerri allegedly invaded the market in search of contraband rice. A trader who do not want his name mentioned told our correspondent that the traders in the market were wary of the invasion of their stores because, according to the source, some victims from other markets in the state had reliably informed them, saying, "When we heard that they were coming, everybody started running etasketa. We ran in different directions. We don't know where they were coming from. Some of us were wounded as a result of the fear of the custom carrying our goods away." The source continued, "Before they came, we have been told by some of our friends from other markets that they came to their shops and carried their rice away." However, when our correspondent accosted the state chairman of Grains Association of Nigeria, who declined mentioning his name, he confirmed invasion of the custom at various markets in the state. According to him, the custom officials had earlier swooped on the traders at Relief, Stadium Lane, Naze, Alaba, and some major streets in the state where rice is sold. He alleged that the officials, while carting away their rice, had claimed that the order to impound them came from the Presidency. So far, he claimed that over 400 rice tagged contraband were impounded from the traders in Owerri markets. When our correspondent went round the market to verify if the contraband rice are still in stock, unfortunately, the traders had perfected plans of selling them in secret. He said, "If you want Thailand and cap rice, their prices are different. We sell for 27,000 naira per bag, but we don't display it for everybody to see because of the custom officials," the source said. However, when contacted, the FOU Zone C Public Relations Officer Chioma Onuwa said she is not competent to speak on the matter. So guys, in my opinion, if you ask me, I think all of this fire brigade work, it's unnecessary. In as much you have closed the border. In the first place, the border ought not to have been closed, because if people who have been working at the border, the security people, the custom people, if they had done their job very well, like what the government is trying to do, that they are trying to avoid all this contraband, all these goods that are not supposed to be entering the country. If that is what they really want to do, the people who are at the border would have done the needful. If they had done the needful, if they had really monitored the people who were allowing those things, all those contraband or whatever goods that the government does not want, inside the country, if those people had done their job very well, they wouldn't have closed down the border. And the government is not even, or the custom people, they are not even being blamed for all those things coming in, smuggling in. They are supposed to have been dealt with. The custom people also have been dealt with, because normally they are not supposed to close the border. The border is supposed to be open because of the treaty we have with other countries. But in as much they have closed it, and they are not really focusing the attention of on the people that they are supposed to be holding accountable, because the custom people are supposed to be held responsible, or whether they have soldiers or they have armies, they have a police at the border, they are supposed to be held responsible. But government is not doing that. Just the same thing we've been talking about, this Ruga of a thing, trying to bring things that are supposed to come last, they are bringing them forth. You have not tried all those options. The next thing, you are closing down the border. And we've heard from people from Ogun State, they are crying that even because some of them, the residents, they are closer to the borders, they are suffering all of these things. Even those of them who are doing genuine businesses, who have their own farms, doing their own thing, they said the same thing. These custom people always going around harassing them, humiliating them. They don't even allow them to do their business as the way they ought to. And they are crying to the president that he should do something. Like, we know the reason why the border was closed is a good reason, but the disadvantages that came with this border closure is more than the benefits they are even clamoring, or they are even shouting about. And now, if you think that you have closed the border and you think that you have done the needful, then why would you be going to the market and be disturbing people? Ordinarily, if really they have done the needful, because one of the things they ought to have done was that, okay, just give everything that it will take for the farmer, the local rice producer, whatever it will take them to produce the rice in large quantities, make available for them. By default, foreign rice will not find their ways into the country. Not at all. And some people are complaining, okay, if really you have closed those borders, then where and how did they come in again? And you have to be going to the market. And they are saying the order is from the presidency. You have to be going from places to places. How long are you going to do that? How long are you going to be pursuing people here and there? The customs, are they supposed to be entering market in the first place? How long are they going to do that? We are still doing things, in a crude way, in a way that even the international communities will be laughing at us. We have become a laughing stock. We have become a laughing stock. Is that the way they are supposed to be going about these things? The development, the new ways of doing things that other countries are, they are trying to use. Instead of us to just copy and paste, we will not do that. But the only thing is for them to go to abroad to go and receive treatment. The so-called people who are talking about a contraband, you that you are going to, even from the presidency, all of them going abroad for treatment. Any little thing, they are going abroad for treatment. What have you said about that? Who is pursuing you? And then you will go and they will come back, with all manner of arrogance, without even any form of remorseness, no shame. You go outside the country, you go and take treatment, you go there for private visits and all of that. And yet you want Nigerians to be sacrificing, a lot of things. And while you guys are living in affluence, you are disturbing people here and there. You have closed down the border. After closing the border, why are you pursuing people again? If really you have really closed down the border, then why are you going from market to market to be pursuing people? It's really, really uncalled for. They will not allow Nigerians to rest. It's so unfortunate and so pathetic. Someone says, what's a country? In northern states where their borders are open and contrabanded rice are everywhere, why can't custom go there by presidential order? Only in the southeast, APC and Buhari government has destroyed this country, but is greater than them. But God is greater than them. And somebody is saying, very soon, and somebody was asking the person, which northern border is open? Can you mention one place if there's any? And the person got this reply: foreign rice is everywhere in Sokoto. The price is 16,500. If you doubt, call somebody over there. They will tell you what is happening. If you really doubt what is being said. And someone said very soon they will start invading kitchen and restaurants in search of foreign rice in southeast, while the same commodity is freely sold in other parts of Nigeria. That's one Nigeria for you. I think this is barbaric. What were the customs doing when the rice passed through the border? Pertinent questions and important questions. Are they supposed to be in the market in the first place? Are they not supposed to be at the border controlling things? Because if they have been controlling things, if they have been doing their jobs very well, I see no reason why the border will be closed down in the first place. You have closed down the borders, then how come did the rice get into the country? Government is supposed to hold those people, the custom people, hold them responsible. Now you are pursuing people, from pillar to post. That's your duty post. That is not their duty post. Entering the market. Has it gotten to that? Has it gotten to that level that they are going to be running after people? Very, very unfortunate. Things that we are supposed to do correctly. We are not supposed to struggle too much. We are not supposed to stress ourselves. A lot of countries had gone through these rigorous processes, and which we that we are coming behind, we are not supposed to go through, because we ought to have learned from what they went through and just copy and paste their solution. But no, we will not do that. But when it comes to the issue of Nigerians, the masses, that is when the government will be they will be doing as if they are really up and doing in their job. And meanwhile, they will be going outside the country. All of them, their children are schooling abroad. Everything about them is foreign. Everything about them is foreign. Come on to visit, private visits, to go for vacation. They will go abroad, and yet they will be telling Nigerians that you have to force them. Somebody wrote an article that you don't force people to eat their local whatever. You don't force it. They will know when the things are good. They will know. Just the same way those people in other countries that most of African countries run to their countries, all those Western world. Have you ever seen their people running down to Africa for what? When your place is comfortable, conducive, you will not want to go to anybody's place. Do you want to go to a place that you are going to suffer yourself? That's just the way it is. If our own house is comfortable, if our own house is okay, and if you are telling people that they should patronize Nigeria, they should grow Nigeria, buy Nigeria, you yourself, what are you going abroad to do? What are you looking for in all those Western countries? What are you doing there? Some people will not be justifying, we have to start somewhere. That Nigeria, we have to build Nigeria. You are building Nigeria, and the so-called leaders are not ready to partake in what is happening in Nigeria. If really they want to build Nigeria, they will stay put. Nobody will go aside. Nobody will do anything. Nobody will patronize foreign things, whether by visit or by attending their medical facilities. What are we talking about? Every now and then, their children are graduating from foreign universities, foreign schools, and they will be telling Nigerians that Nigerians are not satisfied with what they have. Are you satisfied with what you have? That you are always moving from pillar to post, going around the world. So it's really unreasonable, honestly, if you ask me. So who is deceiving who? Who is fooling who? So they have now, it has gotten to that level. They will now be moving from market to market, be pursuing people. Is that how things are being run in this modern day 21st century? Honestly, it's so pathetic. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this new development. Custom moving from market to market. Is that how they are going to curb the whole thing? Is that possible? When did marketplaces turn to wharf and seaports? They came to carry the rice to sell it by themselves. It's time government start checking custom men with pot bellies. Did the rice develop wings and fly to Owerri? Are there men not on the highway? This embarrassment must stop. It's very, very embarrassing. How come did those things enter the country? How come? If that's what they are looking for. My brothers and sisters, my advice is that we should all hate sin, and we should just deviate from all these things that are not really important to us, and we should just focus on God. Somebody still calling God. Of course, it's entitled to use our opinion. This country called Nigeria is not working at all. Emeka Ihedioha should say something about this evil. Nigerians are pushing the Igbos to the war. Please, is there border in Imo? Your men at the points of entrance should be held responsible for any rice, not traders. Exactly. So guys, leave your comments below, because if I might continue, I might go on and on and on, because this is not pleasant. Honestly, it's not pleasant to the ears. Leave your comments below and let's hear your own take. Thank you very much. Bye.